One Piece is about to reveal something huge, the truth about Rocksteady Xebec. For years, we only got small pieces. A silhouette here, a name drop there, a short line from Sengoku. But now, Oda is giving us everything. Not whispers, not rumors, the full story. And here's the thing. The more Oda shows, the harder it is to believe that Xebec is truly dead. Yeah, the world says he fell at God Valley, but in One Piece, death is never that simple. So today we're diving deep into Xebec's final plan, his connection to Blackbeard, and the role he might still play in the present timeline. Right now, Oda is serving us the Xebec flashback on a silver platter, piece by piece, chapter by chapter. And that means a big climax is coming. All signs point to chapter 1157 being the God Valley incident. Think about it. This is the event that shaped the entire world. The Marines, the Yonko system, even the rise of Roger himself. And at the center of it all, Rocksteady Xebec. Officially, Sengoku told us he was defeated there, fallen at God Valley, he said. But is that really the truth? Or just the story the world government wanted us to believe? Because let's be honest, when Oda puts this much focus on a supposedly dead man, it usually means only one thing. He's not gone. Look at how Oda treats characters. Roger, Odin, Whitebeard. Whenever Oda spends a lot of time on a character's past, it always connects to the present. Roger's flashback led straight to the prophecy of Joy Boy. Odin's story gave us the meaning of Wano, the road poneglyphs, and Laugh Tale. Whitebeard's death triggered the new era. And now, Oda is doing the same thing with Rocksteady Xebec. That means one thing. Xebec still has a role to play in today's world. The only question is, what form will it take? Officially, Rox was erased at God Valley, but the truth is shaky. We only know it because Sengoku said it, we never saw the body, we never got confirmation. And let's not forget, Oda loves to play with death. Pell survived Alabasta, Sabo returned after years of being dead, even Kinemon was sliced in half and lived. So why should we believe that Rocksteady Xebec, the most dangerous pirate in history, was just wiped out with no trace? It doesn't add up. Enter Blackbeard. And here is where things get crazy. Oda confirmed it. Blackbeard is the son of Rocksteady Xebec. That twist changes everything. Because if Teach is his son, then maybe Xebec's influence didn't end 40 years ago. Maybe it's been alive inside Teach all along. Remember that first meeting when Luffy and Zoro said, "It's not him, it's them." Back then, it sounded strange. Today, it feels like foreshadowing, because Blackbeard's body is different. He never sleeps, he can hold multiple devil fruits, and when he fights, he always gets beaten badly at first, but then turns the fight around with his abilities. That's not normal, that's not human. So maybe the truth is simple. Rocksteady Xebec still exists inside Blackbeard. But here's the problem with Teach. He's not that strong by himself. He doesn't have the natural talent of Kaido, the swordsmanship of Mihawk, or the pure haki of Luffy. Physically, he struggles. Ace beat him down before the Yami Yami no Mi saved him. Whitebeard crushed him. Even Law nearly destroyed him. Teach relies on his fruits, and while they're powerful, haki is the true key in this world. That's why he doesn't feel like a final boss, not yet. But if Rocksteady Xebec takes over, that changes everything. Let's not forget who Xebec was. He wasn't just another pirate, he was Roger's greatest rival. So dangerous that Roger had to fight alongside Garp just to bring him down. Think about that. The Pirate King and the hero of the Marines teaming up against one man. And yet, the story was covered up, erased, hidden from history. Why? Because maybe Xebec's true goal wasn't power. Maybe it wasn't treasure. Maybe it was to destroy the celestial dragons. If that's true, then he wasn't just a villain. He was someone who openly stood against Imu and the world government. And that makes him one of the most important figures in all of One Piece. So the question is, will he return? There are a few possibilities. 1. He survived God Valley. 2. He lives inside Blackbeard. 3. He returns symbolically through Teach's rise. Personally, I think option 2 is the most likely, because it explains everything. Blackbeard's weird body, his obsession with devil fruits, his strange behavior, it all points back to Xebec. Picture this: Luffy versus Blackbeard, the ultimate showdown. At first, Luffy fights Teach. Gear 5 versus Yami Yami and Gura Gura, an insane clash. But then, when Teach is finally defeated, something happens. Xebec awakens inside him. Just like Luffy died and Joy Boy awakened, Blackbeard dies, and Rocksteady Xebec takes control. That would be the mirror, the true final boss. Roger's rival against Joy Boy's successor. If Luffy defeats him alone, then he truly surpasses Roger. And don't forget Blackbeard's crew. Their devil fruits feel too perfect for the story. Teleportation, diseases, colossal giants, pure destructive strength. It's like someone planned it all along. And who better than Rocksteady Xebec? His will, his ambition, his plan, all living through Teach's crew. And if he does awaken, then the battle won't just be about Luffy versus Blackbeard. It will set the stage for the final war against Imu. Because in the end, Imu is the real enemy. The shadow that even Joy Boy couldn't defeat. The one that Roger never reached. The one Xebec failed to destroy. And now it's up to Luffy. Possible alliance? Here's a wild thought. What if Luffy and Xebec end up fighting on the same side? I know, it sounds crazy, but the enemy of my enemy is my ally. Xebec hated the world government. Luffy will fight them too. And if Imu is truly the final boss, then maybe, just maybe, these two forces clash first, but eventually turn toward the same goal. It wouldn't be the first time. Luffy teamed up with Crocodile, he worked with Law, even Caesar Clown was forced to help. So why not Xebec? Not as a friend, not as an ally, but as a necessary evil against the biggest threat of all. Closing. At the end of the day, Rocksteady Xebec isn't just a name from the past. He's a force that still shapes the present. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's inside Teach. Maybe he's waiting to return. But one thing is clear. Oda is building him up for a reason. And when that reason is finally revealed, it could change everything we know about One Piece. So, what do you think? Is Rocksteady Xebec truly gone? Or is he waiting for his grand return? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and join me as we wait for the biggest reveal in One Piece history. Because the story of Rocksteady Xebec is far from over.